Okay, hello my dear students. This is unit 4 into the past part 1. Now we will introduce some new words. The first word, yes, arch, means a curved part of buildings. The second one, ruin, the broken parts that are left of a building or city. Awesome, very good or great. Historic, connected with history or with the past. Papyrus, a type of paper made from plants that was used in ancient Egypt. Stadium, a place where you can watch a sports match. Ancient means very old. Okay, now we'll introduce some exercise in our book, page 35. Here we put must or mustn't. In the first example, you mustn't eat or drink, you must be quiet. The first one, the answer of number 1, must be quiet. Number 2, you must listen to the teacher, you mustn't be noisy. Number 3, you mustn't touch the stones, you must put your rubbish in the bin. Number 4, you mustn't have a shower before you swim, you mustn't run near the pool. Okay, in page 37, now we'll read about Jarish and match the photos from A to D to the paragraph from 1 to 4. Okay, number 2 to D. The Romans enjoyed sports. The stadium is for Roman horse races. You can watch races there today. Number 3 will match with A. George has 3 Roman theaters. The biggest theater is the South Theater. 5 can sit here. Number 4 with C. This temple is on a hill. There's an amazing view of the city from here. I think it's important to learn about historical places around the world. We must protect them so that people can visit in the future too. Okay, now we will answer the question. How old is the city of Jericho? Yes, more than 2,000 years ago. Old. What did people watch at the stadium? They watched races. Number 3, how many people can sit in the theater? 5,000 people. What can you see from the temple? There is an amazing view of the city. What does Azza think it is important to protect historical places? Yes, people can visit them in the future. Okay, here our grammar today is about past continuous. As we know, the form of the past continuous was or were the verb in the ing. That's an action that happened over a period of time in the past. As we see in the example, he was reading all the morning. They were traveling for a long time. Okay, the keywords of the past continuous: while, as, equal each other, and when. While and as. After the verb after while or as, past continuous. And the second one, past simple, if the action interrupts the other action. Past continuous if this action happened and the action happened, the two actions happen at the same time. When past simple and the other one past continuous. Okay, also when we ask about the information on the telephone, we can say, how can I help you? Hello, can you tell me? Okay, certainly, of course, it's, I'd like to know what time. Can I buy? And thank you for your help. Okay, this is how to ask. I'll ask about information on the telephone, and we know the past continuous. Okay, now in our workbook, page 95, choose the correct word. The first one, we walked under a big arch before we entered the museum. The second one, there is an important football game at the stadium. Number 3, the building became after an earthquake reused. Okay, now we will answer the question using the exercise 1. Okay, which of the places can be an entrance to another place? Are Number 3, at which of the places do Muslims pray? Yes, mosque. Number 4, sorry. Which of the places usually has very strong walls? Yes, castle. Which of these might you see in a museum? Yes, statue. Number 6, which of these is not complete building? Yeah, ruin. Okay. On page 96, vocab, complete the crossword and the doubt. Here we have number 1, across. Number 4, historically important in history. Number 5, amazing, mean awesome. In down, a person who can show you around a place, guide. 2, very old. Yes, 2, very old, ancient. What you can see from the top of something. Number 3, view. Okay. On page 97, number 1, read and match the words with their meaning. Number 2, figure. Yes. 2E, a model of a person. Number 3, mask. 3F, something people wear to cover or protect their face. Number 4, C, necklace, jewelry you wear around your neck. Number 5, tool. A piece of equipment you can use to make or repair things. Number 6, vase. Yes. 6B, a pot used for holding flowers. Okay. In the language, complete the sentence with the correct form of the verbs in the bracket, also in page 97. Okay. Number 2, as Karim, yes, was taking a photos of animal, he lost his phone. Number 3, while Mona, yes, was playing tennis, she hurt her arm. Number 4, we saw the castle while we were traveling to Alexandria. Number 5, I was doing my homework when my sister called me. Number 6, lots of birds were flying in the sky as we were sitting down on the beach. Okay, now that's all for part 1, unit 4. Thank you and goodbye.